Oh my god, I'm on the table.
Whoa!
Trinkle
Get down
dinkle.
from there.
Stan, make your appearance!
Hello,
Oh, boy,
everybody.
Coming out.
I'm sorry if
Hello, everyone!
Sorry if I'm not as over the top. I am nursing a headache, many other problems. So, oh god. Anyway,
Goodness,
I would like to take a moment to thank Shrek for joining us today.
Oh yeah, it was really hard to get him. Like, we're so glad we have him here now.
Yeah, thank you, Shrek. I know you've been busy with Shrek 5.
Shrek 5?
The Shrekening.
The Shrekening. So Pat won't be joining us today. He's feeling ill and also just some family stuff he wants to sort out. So I'll be playing him in combat today. But obviously, so we had Yoshi to replace Thrask. So naturally, we have Shrek to replace Maddie.
I mean, who else were we gonna pick, right?
Wait, the real question is, what would Iker and Azalea's fill-ins be? I feel like mine would just be a bush.
Yours would be a bush.
Mm-hmm.
Or like a very like Yogi Bear.
Gotta be at least a
something.
VeggieTale character.
Oh, whoa, that's probably
true.
Is there a broccoli one?
There is, yeah.
Good, I would be that. I would be broccoli. Done.
Oh, thank you for the subscriptions. Oh god, we got a hype train coming.
Hey.
Damn, thank you guys.
Hype train, let's go!
Oh, my most low energy one so far, and if this is what you want,
gonna squeeze as much hype as we can out of you.
Oh god, what about Iker? What would Iker be? His replacement? Probably just a fish.
Yeah, I think just a fish. Just like...
it'd be the talking fish on the singing fish. No, it would be the SpongeBob news one.
Oh yeah, breaking news!
I just think that fish is too polite. We're gonna need like some really dumb fish, you know?
George.
George?
Oh my god. Amy, do you have an image of George?
I've only got the emote. Wait, I'm gonna
That's
post
fine.
the emote.
Oh, Kester,
nice
thank
cousin.
you. How dare you?
Let's get a hype train started, shall we?
There you go. That emote in chat, it is George.
Oh, I love them.
Yeah, I love George.
George is cute.
Oh yeah,
George.
that works.
I'm gonna save George and I'm gonna insert George into the stream anyway.
Yay.
He can sit on the desk.
Yeah, when we first moved in, we had a pond with a bunch of goldfish in it. They were all named a variation of George.
Oh, like spelled differently?
Yeah. And then
I
I
really want to
recently
mess
did
with the
a
lizard
really
wizard.
buff goldfish.
Oh god, thank you for the other gifted sub. Thank you. On more of it. Dear god, what the fuck is happening?
Please keep that going. I won't yell because he's got a headache.
Right,
No,
right.
you can yell. It's okay. I have various suppressions. It's fine. I've also taken a lot of legal drugs, so it's fine.
Legal drugs. Good.
Unless
All right.
Got it on record right there. We're good.
Written, verbal, all the statements. There it is.
That's why I said legal. We're all good.
Also, thank you guys so much for all of the merch purchases. We were
Yes.
actually able to reach
Yes.
the goal.
Heck yeah!
In one day, you all hit the goal, and that was pretty impressive.
Yeah, now I gotta find time to draw a very sexy lizard. This is
Hell yeah.
my first ever pinup that I ever draw in my life.
Okay, there we go. George can dance on the
branch out,
coffee
right?
because it's hot.
Oh, there he is.
He looks slightly demonic with the
I
eye,
know,
like the
I-
light just disappeared.
But yes, the George, fucking hell. This is gonna be fun. The Babuga poster will be worked on, and you'll be able to have that. It looks Jesus Christ.
It'll go up as a poster you can buy, but also as like a phone wallpaper. It'll come as like a set.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Shut up, Adam.
You sound so thrilled. But yes, I can say from experience now, I've got the Thrask shirt and the Parahai hoodie in possession right now, and let me tell you, they are comfy.
Oh, good.
Hell yeah.
And the merch link is in the chat there now if you want to check things out for yourself.
A George.
Yeah, go check out that merch. You won't. You're a coward. Go click that button.
Yeah.
Don't be weak. Be
Uh-huh.
stronger. Click the link.
Prove us wrong, why don't you?
What are you doing? So you said you took drugs, right? You're good? Like, okay.
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, good. All right. Just making sure.
I want the Thresher, but it isn't coming black. Oh, I mean, we can do that. That's fine, I think. Can we?
I think I can. It depends on the color of the text.
The text is black initially, so you might have to.
Oh.
Yeah, I'd have to.
Well, we
color
could do
swap it.
dark grey or something. We'll
Oh
figure
my
it
god.
out.
If you do, I'm
Sure,
totally gonna.
It's okay. I can easily do that. I'll just change the color of the text and tell my friend to put it up as a color variation.
Yes, because my entire wardrobe is black, and if I add any other color in there, the world would explode.
You
I
messed
can't
with
have
the natural order!
What's wrong with you?
Most of mine is either black or blue, and I recently made myself bunny pajamas, and they are the most comfy pajamas I have ever worn.
You made
Oh.
yourself bunny pajamas.
Oh, I did, yes. Wait, I'm gonna send you a. I'll send you a privately. I'll
Sid-
send you a picture of them.
Please. That is adorable.
Hello?
I know I'm gonna
Yes.
find it. Sorry, my friend sent them to someone else who likes modeling my stuff, and they just said, okay, 11 out of 10 best comfy pajamas I've ever worn, and then they're just like,
How
I
would you
will
just?
just have these.
How would you describe the material of the pants for them?
I don't know how to describe them. They're just nice
It's like,
and like.
it's like if cotton was waterproof.
It's just not. It feels cool, so like it doesn't. You know how like if you put pajama pants on, it makes your legs.
Oh, I know. It's
hot.
like a workout shirt.
Oh, like a moisture wicking fabric
Yeah, sort
type
of
deal.
thing. Yeah.
Oh, do you have a
Yeah.
cat? Is that a
No,
cat?
that's not me. That's the person modeling my stuff. But
Oh, I was like, send the picture of the cat. What's wrong with you?
Priorities, come on.
I'm sorry. I was just like Kitty. I see Kitty, and is that Stardew? A little like plush. Oh my god.
yeah, I know this person is like a very
Oh,
big
yes.
vibe. I'm very happy they like modeling my stuff.
Duck
Very
for
cute.
roll.
Duck
Oh,
for
yeah.
roll.
I forgot about that too.
5.
Oh, didn't we have 6 last time, or was
Dear
it
God.
like 4?
I think it was.
Things
It was really low.
The God Hollow God's influence is further than I thought.
Also, if you think Andy sounds really excited right now, he sounds half as excited as this tomorrow morning.
What?
What does that mean?
Because that's how tired we normally are.
Oh, right.
Oh.
Oh gosh.
Thank you for the hype train, everyone. We received a hype train emote. What is it? Why does it say choo choo? Choo choo. Why is it? Oh my God! It's patting a fish.
Yes.
Hey, perfect.
Oh, perfect.
I didn't share
George
the
gets the
stream.
happy
I
pets.
need to share the stream. What's wrong with me? I'm a
Oh.
terrible friend.
What you doing? You're
Oh,
talking about
yeah.
cats and bunny pajamas, and
I
you didn't
know.
share the stream? What's going on here?
I was just having a good time in call with you guys.
We're not here for that.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, I had to let the dog out. What's happening?
Nothing. I didn't do anything.
That's okay. I also forgot, and that's terrible because I'm the DM's wife.
Oh, I feel less bad.
Goodness. Yeah, I'm trying to get myself focused back into this campaign after diving like head first into Baldur's Gate 3. Good night, that thing has sucked me in.
I want to play it. I heard you can have sex in that game.
yes, you can.
I want to know.
Oh
Kenny,
God!
shut up!
I came across an awkward scene on stream the other day in that game. Jesus.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Let's say I interrupted the making of a half ogre.
Oh, I think I've seen that one on Twitter.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
didn't expect that.
You just heard noises and then opened a shed door, and then really regretted opening the shed door.
Yeah, because I heard
Oh.
grunting, and I was just like, wow, okay, maybe there's a big thing in here I can let loose that'll kill all
Well,
the
you let
goblins.
something loose.
Something got let loose.
Mm-hmm.
That stopped you. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. That was the start of me just ending the stream.
Yeah.
I've lost for
Shrek
words.
is love, Shrek is life.
Shrek pinup poster.
That probably, I'm gonna be honest, you can Google that. That probably exists.
Oh
somewhere.
yeah, I mean, we don't have to establish that thing. It's already been done for us.
Yeah, we need
That's the thing.
innovative ideas here, guys. Like, new things.
I was gonna say, but has it been done in the Owl House style?
I don't want it.
it.
I'm putting my foot down.
Oh, shoot.
Alright,
Wait, is it my turn on here, too? Uh-oh, I have to think then.
either it is
Oh,
your
yeah.
turn or it was your
Yeah,
turn.
we left off right in the middle of battle.
We did, yes. Once the dog comes back in from being outside, we can start.
Okay,
Okay.
cool. That'll give me a second to remember how to do things.
Yeah, so I had just killed the big wad with the big X on it, and Marty was wailing on that, and then I guess it was coming up to you.
Yeah, we had attacked you with Eldritch Blast. That was it.
I've still not let that go.
Sir, are you gonna voice act Marty as Shrek?
We'll see.
I just need enough for reasons.
You're not getting any coffee, Ica!
Damn it! Just kind of.
Oh god, the next time, the next session we have, you're just talking to Marty only in like a Scottish accent.
I just realized it looks like Shrek's talking to George. Oh, hi, George.
yeah.
They're having a very
Ogres
deep
have
conversation.
layers, George. Wait, I can
Tell
do it
me
like
about
this.
the layers.
Oh my god, George should
Why?
only talk with tap dancing.
Just like a Morse code style tap
Yeah.
dancing. That would be
Aw.
interesting to
His
see.
feet are so soft that they make no sound.
Oh,
It's
just like
not even a tap dance, it's just like,
oh, slightly wet, so it's all ugh.
yeah.
Oh, gross.
It's like a piece of slime slapping the table.
Good quote.
Or like literally a fish slapping the table.
Can't we settle this all for a pint? Hold on.
Yeah.
Is there... Hold on. Okay, before we start, there's something else I'm going to look at first. Hold on.
Oh, sure.
Oh, is it like how Shrek battles?
No.
Oh, okay.
All right.
We're gonna need a giant vat of ale.
No, I found a Shrek soundboard.
Oh, there we go.
Look, I'm
This is
not gonna
interesting.
eat ya.
Oh, yeah. It's like Pat never left.
Shut up.
Oh, God, I just realized you guys can't hear it. Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh.
Oh. Well, you can get soundboards through voice mod too, right? Maybe they have something there we can use.
Oh, God, I'm not... No. I can't.
Too much effort.
I'm too much today. I'm normally about putting 110 in, but not today. I'm gonna
That's
sit.
fair.
I'm gonna sit at a comfy 70.
Mm-hmm.
I like my
That's
privacy.
fair, buddy.
Sorry, thinking about that 110, Andy found this video of this guy doing a dance, and he is
God.
absolutely fabulous. But we sent it to the guy who voices Tama for me, and he responded by doing the exact same dance.
Oh,
Oh.
just started
Amazing.
dancing.
It was amazing.
Thing is,
'Cause
he's a
he
professional
actually-
dancer.
Yeah.
Oh. I can't dance worth shit, man. I've never understood
Man, this
it.
don't feel
It's
right.
like my mind and my
donkey
body don't
senses
work
are tingling
together.
all over.
Like even going upstairs or walking straight, I trip. How does that happen? There's nothing there, but I trip over it. You know?
I totally get that.
Yeah.
Mind obstacles in front of your feet.
There's mind obstacles. Oh no.
All right. Anyway,
I'm even
we-
insecure when I walk.
We should probably start before this gets to going on too long.
Yeah.
Okay. What's? Yeah, that'll do. Okay. Anyway, so last session, you had Parahai had basically come into his new form. Yeah, Regla, along with Elria, had agreed with all of you to separate into the various different main cities of the continent to try and quell the Holocaust influence. So you began heading to Kitty Kitty, the homeland of the lizard folk, to find it covered in the Hollow's influence and shadows. And as you enter on in, have engaged in combat with weird creatures. Hollow creature, yes.
Reminds me of Jimmy Neutron. You watch Jimmy Neutron? Kind of give out that vibe.
Anyway,
brain
Ica,
blasting. Okay, yeah, all right.
do your thing.
Doing it. All right. Gotta remember how to fight. I'm right here. I'm fighting a squishy thingy. I'll go kill that thing. All right. Let's see. Am I in stealth? I don't think I am.
No, I don't think so.
Okay. All right. Fuck it. All right. I'm just gonna attack.
Oh my god.
All right.
Just reminded me I also need to get their sheets up. What were they called? Fuck.
We need you, Andy.
Look up that.
I am struggling today, okay?
Look up that thing that is clogging your bathroom drain.
I'm sorry, what?
It looks
That's
like
what they look like. It looks like a giant wad of hair.
Don't confuse me today.
Yeah, it's like a gumball fell in there and then grabbed some of the hair, and then you were trying to pull it out, and then like it just didn't work quite right.
I think it's this thing.
Right.
Is it?
Y'all should
What? How
go
much
in
health is
battle
that thing?
mode.
And like the purple junk is the drain.
84. Okay,
There you go.
Not that. Never mind. Blah, blah, blah. Is it you? No, it's not you. God damn
Ica,
it.
join us in the fight.
Who?
Prep yourself. Look like you're fighting.
Oh, my bad. Shit. All right. Battle. There we go.
There you go.
Oh shit! I need. Hold on. I need. This is important. I need a battle mode for Shrek.
I was thinking
boy.
about that.
Let's see.
Yeah, I was looking at Roll20 and I was like, I'm here. Where am I supposed to go? I can only be so battle ready.
Let's see.
I've got one.
Okay. Just waiting to see what it is.
Do the roar.
Hear the roar!
Oh my god.
Okay,
I'm
you're ready
stirring
for,
my coffee with a knife.
you ready for
it's-
battle, Shrek?
Oh.
There he is.
You're just gonna layer it on top of him?
No, I'm moving it.
It's very romantic at this angle.
There we go.
I feel like this stream layout right now is just the state of Andy's mind.
Yeah, pretty much. Okay, is it you? No. You? Definitely not. See, normally I've done all this shit beforehand. I've
No,
said-
you're good, buddy. I like your process.
Fine.
That's right, my dog is sitting in the corner of my room, upset at me that I have not opened the bedroom door.
Oh no.
What?
Yet there is already an open bedroom door and a bed for her to sleep on.
Pups can be weird, man. Like, there's like an immediate danger. Like, if there was like a fire going, they'd be like, no, I still gotta bark at this squirrel. I know there's a fire about to consume me.
Alright, found it. Right, what did you do? Alright, 19 and a 14. The 19 hits.
Neato. I think
You do
that-
not have advantage at present, so you do not do sneak attack.
Okay, but can I get advantage anyways because of Marty?
No, he's too far away.
Too far away, damn.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it needs to be
square.
directly opposite.
Oh, dude, I'm looking at the other squares. You know what I mean? Like the tiles of the map, not the tiles of the
no,
map.
sorry.
Oh.
No.
Dang.
That would happen.
All right. Well, then I'm gonna go and hide because I just think that'd be better.
Okay.
I'm a hide. Let's
You deal the 10
figure out-
damage to them.
And then I'll sneak and then do my jutsu.
Jutsu.
Right. So what are you doing? So you're hiding. You're moving and then hiding, or hiding then moving?
Yeah, disengaging, like going to do the rogue thing.
Okay. Did you disengage?
Yes.
It's a bonus action for them to disengage, I believe.
Yeah. Okay, so they can. All right, cool. All right, that's fine then. All right, so you're gonna get attacked. So, all right, Azubalelea.
Okay.
Oh wait, sorry. You need to roll your stealth as well, don't you?
Oh right, my bad. I mean, if you really need me to. Let's
Yeah,
see
I
what
would
be-
like to see you do so. Yes.
Okay, just just in case. It looks. Oh wow, I got an 18. Wow, that's actually just. I really need to take off this armor. That-
I mean, it's not a. You didn't. It's not like you rolled a nat 1, so it's fine.
Actually, I think
Oh, wait,
That
did
was a
18
nat 1.
does equal a nat 1.
Why am I getting 31 and 18? What's going on?
Well, because I'm rolling at disadvantage.
Oh,
Yeah, there
right.
are
of course.
My armor
Okay.
reflects my stealth.
Right.
I'm just gonna take it off.
Well, you could do that.
Great mood, let's go.
You could do that as an action next turn if you want.
Yeah, something.
Okay,
shit.
so with the nat 1, okay, well, you tried to hide, but unfortunately, the damage that's been done to the floor, one of your feet gets caught in and you fall over prone. So you're gonna have to spend your bonus action next turn getting up.
Ah, so you made this relatable to me. Great. I just told you about how insecure my walking was. Thanks for bringing that up.
Yeah, that's where I got the idea.
Nah, thanks.
No, I'm gonna be honest. I'm grasping at
No,
whatever,
dude, I'm
whatever I can see.
Just fucking with you.
Okay, well, the tentacle boy.
Did Azalea not have her turn?
Oh god,
Not yet.
Jesus Christ. Azalea, your turn.
Alright, because I remembered, because my slots are gone, I am a giant crocodile. We just didn't bother to put a picture on last time.
What?
True,
Oh,
that's true.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, am I able to go through the wolves or no?
Yes, you can, because they're allies.
Okay. I'm gonna go here. And I'm gonna multi-attack.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I get to make 2 attacks, one with bite and one with tail.
Okay, go
Yes.
ahead. Also, it's not sleepy, Andy. I have headache, Andy. Stomach hurt, Andy. And to be quite frank, constipated, Andy. So I am not good from all ends.
Aw.
I don't think that's what
That's
that
not what
does.
that's supposed to do.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to
Just
how
do
to
the
roll.
attacks normal, but do one and then do the other.
Oh, okay, we'll do my normal attack. Would that I don't
Alright,
know
where's
if
your-
I have like a normal
Let's have a look. What are you? A giant crocodile?
Yeah.
Indeed, giant crocodile. Okay, so you do a bite. So that is roll 1d20 plus 8. Right. 26. That obviously hits.
Wow.
And then tail whip, basically the same thing. 23. Yep, both of those hit. So your damage for that is, wow, bite 3d10 plus 5. Roll 3d10.
Those chompers ain't there for show.
I know, right?
I'm hungry.
22. It's
Oh
dead.
no, hangy.
Right, he's
Okay.
dead.
Angie, there you go.
All right, you as you waddle on underneath the ginormous howlers, you swing around and use your enormous mouth to grab onto it, and you crush and crush and crush down until it just splurts out green gel from the sides of your mouth.
Yeah, gooey. It's like a massive gusher.
Yo, we got a gusher here.
Azalia just sits there and just going.
Ugh.
Oh, and you're actually, that's it. You're done. You're done. They're all dead, I think.
Oh, really? I thought the
Oh.
one by Marty was. Oh, is that one not dead?
No, it says it's at 0, so pretty sure
We
it's
just
dead.
never exit out.
Yeah, I
Oh,
just never
nice.
exited out. Congrats.
Maybe he killed it last round.
Well, nice to wrap things up then.
Well, to be quite frank, I don't think one of these is going to, destroy you.
I just didn't know if like something else is gonna walk out of the portal there.
Nah, no.
Yeah.
It's not. Don't worry about it.
Not today.
Don't worry about it. It's there.
Yeah. Well, now that everything's done,
You can go back to normal poses now.
There are normal pose. Oh.
Meanwhile, Ika's still struggling to stand up. Like, dang it! The sand is so slippery.
Takes a little getting used to when you come here, I'll admit, but you kind of find your feet, and it's kind of like snow when you walk through it.
Azalea's slowly sinking.
Well, we should be on like a hard surface, shouldn't we?
Yeah, you're on like a hard sandstone like marketplace sort of thing.
It's a mirage. We think we're sinking. It's so
There we
hot.
go. Azalea
There
is
you
a
go.
giant crocodile is slowly sinking.
All right. Well, as the combat ends, you flick your various limbs out of this form and stand back up as your complete Azalea self.
Well, I think everybody should be all right at this point. Certainly.
Well, how are you, Marty?
Oh, I am good.
I think he's good.
Yeah,
I'm sure he's gonna be good the entire campaign.
Yeah, he's-
day.
yeah. He seems like it seems like his whole attitude has changed once I gave him the haste.
Yeah.
He's standing up straighter, moving faster. Even his accent changed.
Wow.
I
Maybe
forgive
it's the
you.
cactus juice.
Ooh.
Can't we
He
just
even
settle
seems
this
a
over
little
a
bit lighter in
pint?
his skin tone.
Oh.
Blood's pumping through the system faster. It's giving him a lighter complexion.
Kind of smells like onions, but like don't tell him that. You know, I don't
Oh,
want him.
of
I
course
don't want him to get
not.
insecure.
No, I'm sure that's like a sticking point for ogres.
Yeah. Wait, ogres?
He's an orc.
He's an ogre.
Ogres are
No,
Oh my
that's true.
god!
But no, he's an orca.
Orca. All right. Well,
My mistake.
anyway, as you take in the closing the dark and sandy night, the blue the swirling violet portal still stands agape ahead of you.
So we gonna touch the no-no juice, or?
Well, we did see Riegler do it himself, and he was able to dissipate the thing.
So you think we can dissipate it?
This is my home, so if anyone is going to do it, it should be me.
Okay. But what about if he gets sucked into it? Because what do we do about that? Like, what about if it's like a drain? Oh, he's gone.
I'm sorry. But I'm not sure if it is necessarily a drain, more of a portal going out from wherever it is to here. So I'm not sure if
Oh.
it necessarily works in reverse. We've not tested that theory yet, but as long as I keep the majority of myself on the outside of the thing, I think we should be all right.
I'm just gonna go with you, just in case.
You know what? That's it's probably fair.
I'll stand like right here. I said, yeah.
You know, I was really hoping not to have to do this because I'd seen how those vines back before I grabbed you and Mahdi and Azalea and left marks, and was hoping I wouldn't have to do it myself, but now that I understand that this might be what we're meant to do, I'll do what I must.
I'm just gonna like grab a hold of like whatever fabric that is on Thrash, just like, you know, just hold it just in case it gets sucked in or blown away.
Right. Before I reach in there, I kind of just think in my head to Zershisk. I'm gonna be like, Lady Zershisk, I know you usually say try to keep our skins as a special thing for ourselves after we pass on. Is this really going to be all right? I mean, I do have the direct source here to ask, so I had to ask beforehand.
So I'm confused what you're trying to, like, what you at, like
is it all right to have a mark on my skin, like a tattoo?
Oh, right,
like, is that sacrilegious or anything like that?
She ponders for a moment. It's this was not something we had to deal with back in my day, but considering the reasons for it, I believe it can be forgiven.
Very well. Since I have your permission, then. And if so, Aika, you said you're holding on to like a cloak or something of mine.
Yeah,
or?
just whatever fabric on you.
Yeah,
Whether it's
okay.
just like your scarf, or he's just worried that you might get sucked in.
No, I totally get it.
He's taken a bath once and he got real terrified about that. All the water sucking down there.
Oh no! Oh, that would be traumatizing.
Sorry. I just saw, because I've got this thing where like the emotes sometimes fall down and then disappear, but I think it cuts off, and unfortunately one just landed on us earlier and it looked like it fell down. You're like, bruh.
No.
Cool. Gotta keep a stash of them in there.
That's where you're keeping the berries from now on. Oh, okay. So Thrask would just take his, say his like left hand and just kind of like put it into the purple miasma.
Okay, well, you raise you begin to raise your claw as you focus on the portal, and before you can even get close to going in it, the swirling energy of the portal begins to attract to your hand, and the second it touches it, a jolt of electricity you feel pulsing through your hand as you grip to try to hold it and grasp and turn and twist your hand as far as you can until you feel the energy equalizing from your own body as you rip and pull the energy from it, and the portal rips and tears in two and dissipates. Left along the top of your arm, a mark.
Well, it was a little bit of a jolt, but I don't feel any worse for wear, I believe.
Well,
Really?
Are you sure you're good?
Well, I kind of turn around and show the arm as like, well, at least I've got a cool looking tattoo at the moment.
Oh,
I want tattoos. I need to find a
Well-
portal.
Well, there are much easier ways to get the tattoo, Aika, let me just say.
Yeah, but doing like god stuff is way cooler to get a tattoo. You know? Because imagine like when I'm an adult and I go to an inn and somebody asks me, where'd you get that? I'd be like, god stuff. You know, like that's way cooler. My street rep would be awesome.
I mean, that is a good conversation starter, I would admit, but...
Yeah. I already suck at talking to people, but if I start off saying, I did some god stuff, way cooler.
No,
I could just
if you,
fix dirt.
what you can do is you can tell them that you're surrounded by bitches and you just bring all of these giant wolves with you.
Yeah. Well, would they like that? If I walk in saying I have a whole bunch of bitches?
I mean, I don't know. I haven't tried it yet.
I think
they
I
may
did
think
hear
of...
someone say that once.
I feel like it may have been in a different context, but I'm sure once they saw the wolves, they would clearly understand.
What would the other context be?
Probably another meaning for the word, which is not at all a wolf.
What is it?
It means a person of.
Maddie runs over and interrupts the situation, as he probably would, and in his clearly, obviously very thick Scottish accent, claims that we should probably move on.
Oh.
Yes, thank you. Yes, Maddie, I agree. We should press on.
Okay, yeah, right. This is a very serious situation. I'll worry about my bitches and tattoos later.
Oh, this child is going in the wrong direction.
I think maybe there's something over here.
That's the way we came in, Ika.
Oh, right.
Oh, I meant I was meaning in life.
Oh.
There's no wrong direction. What's wrong with you?
So, this was a little bazaar that my people had when you first walked into a city. You know, a little thing that welcomed travelers when they first came in. Like, we didn't really have a lot of outside visitors come in, but whenever we had our own people come back in from a long journey, we have the little bazaar here, fresh produce, quick drinks to refresh themselves, things like that, you know, after a long trek across the continent.
Yeah, but now that everything's all destroyed, I'm assuming they fled, right? So, where would your people flee to?
That's a good question.
Or are they even the type to flee?
Well, I feel like my people are a proud people that would try to stand their ground, but I would say even in the face of all of this, some of them would at least try to find a safer haven somewhere.
Do you have some form of shelter? Maybe something underground?
Well, there are a couple of the...
You want to roll me a check for that?
Oh, yeah, of course I can. That would be a... What would that be, a history check?
History check will do, that's fine.
All right. This comes through.
I was going
Give me
to,
a break.
Don. I was
Natural one.
Jesus!
Tell me I have advantage because this is my own city.
Okay. Wow. You know, I'm just going to ignore that because you would know at least about this because like that's ridiculous. Okay. That's ridiculous. This would be no.
Turn karmic dice off, please.
All right. So anyway, you would be very much aware of under extreme circumstances in a citywide emergency. That the lizard folk would tend to find ways to bury themselves under the ground in various catacombs to keep themselves safe.
Okay. Yes, there should be some entrances to some underground tunnels and catacombs through here. Just need to figure out where. It's been quite some time since I've actually needed to use any of that.
So you're saying we have to dig? I've been wanting to dig since we got here. I'm just gonna go up to a patch of sand and start digging. I will find your friends, Thrask! I swear it!
Thrask just kind of watches for a second as he just tries to and dig and just watches the sand just pile back in as he's going. I appreciate your enthusiasm, Micah, but I'm pretty sure there are easier ways to get underground.
Okay. All right, sure. Just point the direction.
Yes, so you'll want to save that energy if we encounter any more of these black tentacle things.
Aye, Uncle Thrask.
Did you just... Uncle Thrask?
Are you good, sir?
Thrask is just kind of lost and he just got called Uncle for probably the first time.
Huh?
It just got... Did you hear that?
Hey, Azalea, is he okay?
I think he's hung up on words.
Oh, don't worry. If you just learn the alphabet, just think about it. The letter, like, just one at a time. That's what you taught me. One at a time.
And he gets even more emotional, like, they're learning.
Maybe I dug up too much sand.
Come on, I think we should go this way.
Okay, I'll follow you.
Thrask, there's water leaking out of your eyes.
Yep, I need to conserve that, don't I? But anyways, let's keep pushing ahead through here. I imagine if there's any entrances to catacombs, it could be close to some of our major centers here in the city. There are a couple temples that are here for worships and for research on history that we have collected. Some where we honor some of our past leaders that used to govern over the area. There is also a small oasis and lake that is here. There could be something there that we could check out.
Well, I mean, it seems like your people are very religious, so if they're looking for, like, safety or safe haven, wouldn't they want to be close to, like, the churches?
That is true. You see, with my people, we usually... It's not only Lady Zershis that we have grown to worship over time, it is also even some of our past leaders that we revere here. We see them as, as great beings that have come here and have led us through harsh conditions and adversities over time. So, in one of our temples, you're probably wondering why I was hesitant about my skin and such. When our leaders pass away, we actually collect their shed skin and then house that in one of our temples as a way of honoring them after they have moved on to the next life.
Oh, spooky. I like it.
I suppose that is one way to look at it, but yes.
I've heard mummies are like that too.
But yes, we should be able to find something if we start coming through here. I'll be able to point out some things as we move ahead.
Zelia is going to lie down on the floor.
What?
I am tired. I want to sleep.
Uh-oh.
Oh, and I suppose that is true. You did spend a lot of time out in the woods with Parahai the other night, didn't you?
I did not.
What?
Yep.
Huh?
What?
Wait, but you did.
You said no, and then you said yes.
I'm going to sleep.
I think the heat is getting to her.
Yes, it would seem that we may need to, I don't want to leave her behind, I guess, so we may need to just, collect some things from here, or we may even be able to get inside one of these buildings close by if we want a little shelter over top, but I know Azalea usually likes the open air kind of variety, so...
Can I do a perception check to see if there's, like, some form of, like, wheelbarrow or something? I'm assuming that they would use for a bazaar.
Sure.
Maybe put it... Cool.
I mean, what's your natural perception?
Natural? Where would I find that on here?
Look on the left side, under your saving throws. There's a box called Senses.
Oh, investigation is a 9. But the passive is 18.
What's your perception?
Passive perception's 18.
18. Alright, yeah, with that, you look around and you can definitely see a wheelbarrow, like, turned over at the side of one of the market stalls.
Yeah. Hey, Marty, why don't you carry her inside the wheelbarrow? And we'll just kind of keep going on and maybe we'll find, like, a better shelter.
Oh, hey, that sounds like a great idea.
Yeah. He still smells like onions. I haven't gotten over that.
Maddie goes on over and hitches up a wheelbarrow and grabs Azalea, as long as she does not resist, in kind of like over his shoulder, and then places her gently into the wheelbarrow.
That's one way to innovate, sure.
Yeah, we gotta make sure we find your people. I would be afraid if we end up staying too long here. You know, we're right next to the entrance. Probably better to go further in, just in case.
It's a very smart idea, Aika. I like that.
Thank you.
All right. Come on, we should be able to find something we can use here.
Okay, you begin heading and kind of like pushing through some more of the streets that you are very familiar with. Cracked pottery all over the place. There's no sign of anybody. You see like some windows have been broken, and you can hear in the distance some very unusual sounds. Ones more familiar to you, such as the creatures you face and various sort of you do says the familiar winds, but they obviously hum a very sad tune. But you come across an old store that you once knew of, owned by an elderly lizard folk that you would have known, who sold some of the best fruits around. But you notice his door is very sturdy, but is opened a smidge.
Oh, this might work.
Huh?
This is a small produce stand that I used to frequent here a lot. The older lady that used to work here was very kind to me, even though I didn't interact with a lot of other people, but she always seemed to have a warm smile for me whenever I came by to collect things.
Oh. You think she's in there?
The door seems to be cracked open.
Oh.
This...
Hey, lady, are you in there?
I was going to be a little bit more discreet about it, Aika, but it's
But
out
what
there
about-
now.
Well, I mean, there's creatures everywhere. If we just walked in there, they'd probably think we're an enemy. If we scream, they know that we're cool. Hey, lady!
Aika!
I don't see
I'm-
anybody.
No,
That's
I'm just gonna
foolproof.
open the door now.
You open the door to find the place completely and utterly wrecked. But the base foundation is still all together, and will be a suitable place for the night.
All right. Can I tell if there's like any kind of like food that's been left in there?
The food is it's all over the floor and all over the place, but it is still in good condition, enough to eat. Yes.
All right.
What stealth again?
Hey, my stealth stat is awesome.
Oh, speaking of, are you going to take your armor off now?
Yeah, because the disadvantage I feel like is bad. I don't know if the armor even did too much. I'm not sure.
Well, before when you were a fighter, the AC was pretty essential, but now that you're not going to be like up front combat, the stealth is probably going to be better for you.
Didn't you get some kind of armor that was like a ninja type armor that gave you like advantage on stealth or something like that? Am I misremembering that?
Gosh, I don't remember. You might be right.
I don't remember that.
There was like a cloak that I had to like sit with, but I don't remember if I kept it or if I gave it to somebody else.
Oh, the stealth cloak. Yeah, you got a cloak. That was it. Or somebody got a cloak.
Okay.
Yeah.
From the dungeon.
I'll keep
with
it on me
Cinder.
for now and then see if I can get somebody to fix it later.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Just in case.
Chad, the fact you remember these details, that makes me happy.
Stealth cloak. Yes, there you go. With Cinder. Awesome. Knew I was thinking of something.
Mm-hmm. So...
Maddie wheelbarrows Azalea in, and kind of places it on the just in the corner, closes up the door, and barricades as much as possible, and pulls down some sort of hemp covering for the windows so no one can see you in there.
Mm-hmm. Well, I assume it's probably dark in there, so I can,
Yes.
just cast a little light and
Yes.
just look around the place, like just like the end of my staff, and just kind of look around.
Yeah, absolutely. You kind of looking at trying to look around. A very familiar sight to you. Although you see the back of the sort of counter leading to a room at the back, where the elderly lady would have frequently gone back and spent a good 5 or 10 minutes looking for the item required. And obviously somewhere back there you never would have been able to go before, but now the opportunity arises.
No, I've always been curious as to what's been back here. I never really worked at a storefront myself, so I wonder what is back here, if anything.
Probably like all the really good stuff, you know? You always see people going in saying, hey, you got it in the back? And they always say there's nothing in the back, but I bet they're hiding it. I bet they're hiding all the cool stuff back there, you know?
Well, I mean, maybe... I'm curious if she ever had any of the good stuff or higher paying clients or not, but I suppose it wouldn't hurt at this point.
You want to be nosy?
Just a little bit.
Yeah, okay.
No, I'm just doing this to make sure, like, if she's actually in here and if she's all right and everything, all right?
Yeah, I'm with you, Thrask, okay? We're gonna do something bad.
Yo, lady, you got the good stuff.
Ika's gonna, like, tiptoe over there and, like, slowly open up the door and kind of, like, signal for Thrask to go in first.
Okay. I will do that and just kind of, like, peer in to see what we've got.
You peer into the back, going around, feeling ever so slightly a bit more naughty than usual. And as you pull aside there the hemp covering, you see sort of like basically like shelves and shelves and shelves of old jarred sweetened produce and various like cactus fruits that have been submerged in pickle juice, and it very much smells like this belongs to an older generation. You see a few photos, paintings, of herself and her husband, jotted around the place. A few have fortunately fallen over onto the ground. And you can see at the back another door leading out, which has been completely smashed open.
Smashed open from inside or outside?
Inside.
Smashed open from the inside leading out. That's interesting. I was expecting...
So are these like science experiments?
Well, I don't think they are, Ika. It just looks like she really liked to preserve a lot of different fruits and vegetables and things like that.
Ika's just gonna like tap one of the glasses. Be like, so do you eat it?
Well, yes. I mean, have you ever tried, let me see if I can find something here. Let's see, like pickled peppers or pickled eggs, or sometimes there's pickled meats in here as well. Usually better to go for some of the little, I usually prefer pickled eggs myself sometimes, because a little bit of the protein never did hurt anybody.
Oh. Why not just eat an egg?
Well, I mean, you can, but I mean, where's the fun in just a plain egg? There's so many things you can do with them.
Oh. Okay.
Yes, there...
Guys, the grandma does not have a secret, like, hemp storage where she smokes it. Like, Jesus Christ.
Granny, my goodness.
Oh, there's some good kush.
No wonder you've been living for so long.
Isn't it kind of weird, though, that it's all left behind, you know? I mean, if they're preserving this stuff, then why not take it with them? You think they ran?
They probably couldn't carry a lot with them if they were trying to run quickly. But the part that concerns me is that this door from out the back is smashed, but you would think it would be smashed coming from the outside in, but no, it's from the inside out.
Huh? Wait, what does that mean?
Something was in here and smashed its way out the back.
Is the old lady really strong?
Typically, you would not believe old ladies to be that way, but something was in here that caused this. Can I peer out the back door to see, if I notice anything like tracks or like any more destruction that has happened?
As you peer out the back and give me a survival check for the tracks.
Oh, okay. There we go. Wow, I am doing rough tonight. 8.
Yeah, you don't notice any tracks of any kind or anything leading to that way, but as you peer outside, you notice there's kind of like she's kind of got like a dirt almost garden sort of thing of growing various plants and stuff that she could have grown, all toppled to the side, and the mud has been pushed around and all over the place. And slightly more in the distance, you see kind of these old charcoal trees that you would very much know in Kitty Kitty. But you hear behind, you can hear behind the back some sort of like squeals and grunts.
Squeals and grunts? Do I remember if she kept any livestock like pigs or anything like that?
You were not aware of if she did, no. So you don't know.
Something is back there.
Huh? Back where?
Behind those trees, I can hear it making noises.
Oh.
Could be whatever it was that was in here smashed out and is back there for some reason.
Okay. So we gotta what do we do?
We gotta see if we can figure out what it is back there.
I think the music changed. All right. I feel like I should be stealthy or in a western. Maybe smoking a cigar with like some whiskey on the side. playing some cards. All right, so
you think you can saddle on up there, partner?
I reckon.
Here, I have an idea. If you're usually the more sneaky one now. If you can at least get an eyesight of it, what I can do is, he takes a little copper wire that he wraps around his fingers, and he kind of like holds his hand up to his mouth, and he's gonna use the cantrip message, and he's just kind of like, without you seeing him move his mouth, he's just gonna message like, if you get close, I can talk to you in your mind like this, and you can whisper back what you see.
Oh, that's like really cool. We should market on this too. Maybe sell it. Ike is gonna take off his armor and just hand it over to Thrask and be like, take this.
Oh wow, you're really serious about this. All right.
Yeah, it reflects the sun, so it
is nighttime, I think.
Oh, it reflects the moon. It also reflects the glow in your eyes. Hey! Okay. Stealth check. All right, let's see.
No, I'm sorry, you ruined it. I can't have this music anymore.
Oh. Oh.
A new mood has been set.
Now I feel like we should have wine.
What is even alcohol?
Wine, cactus juice.
This is gonna be interesting. I got a nat 20
Oh,
on
Jesus
stealth.
Christ.
So I'm assuming I got there.
Okay, so...
It's a 37!
So what are you doing, sorry? You've been moving up to the location of what's going on.
Yes, sneaking over there,
Okay.
checking it out, keeping a little wire up to my head.
So as you take off the armor, and you feel much lighter, for it, and you realize that this has just been holding you back. You hold it out with one hand towards Thrask, and as he grasps a hold of it and brings it down, you've completely disappeared.
Like I'm just I'm looking down at the armor is like, okay, so what do you want me to do with? And he's gone.
No, not even. Like you've been looking at him as you've grabbed this, and as the
I was staring right at him. How did he do that?
yeah, and as he brings the armor up to just in front of your eyes and hands it to you, he's disappeared completely. Ica, at this point, you are in the shadow realm. You are you are taking extra note of exactly where you are stepping. Like you are dodging you are dancing through the shadows and missing every single stone, every single stick, everything, absolutely. And you end up on the other side of the tree. And as you do, you see trapped under a fallen piece of giant sandstone that's fallen from one of the closer homes. You notice a familiar creature stuck, half of its body crushed and stuck underneath it. You notice a quadruped with slithering tentacles writhing around its body, covered in blackened bone. It has not taken note of you at all.
Is that the little octopus thing?
No.
No, it has four legs.
It is a quadruped creature with slithering tentacles writhing across its body and covered in blackened bone.
That we've seen before.
Now, am I a dick enough to make you want to roll to try and remember for me to tell you what it is? Yes, I think I am. Today I'm feeling that. No. Basically, so you. No, I'm not. I'm joking.
Oh wait, I might know what it is. Yeah. I mean, Ika's the one looking at it, so I can't say anything yet.
True.
Okay. I'm gonna use my brain wire to say, hey, it's like a weird creature stuck in here.
Can you describe it?
What does it look like? I've got like 70 different Google images and they all look different.
I would not be looking up quadruped slithering tentacles. I'm sorry, I would not be looking that up.
Yeah. There's some Rule 34. It's got tentacles.
Okay.
Blackened bone.
And bone that's black, I guess.
That's black. Wait a minute. This wouldn't look like those creatures we fought in our dream, would it?
Ding 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 ding.
Well, Ica wouldn't know that because he forgot his dream.
Oh, did he?
Did he?
Yeah.
When? What? I don't remember this.
Yeah, no, this entire time he's been saying that he doesn't remember any of it. Yeah, he woke
fair
up
enough.
just like literally at day one when that happened, he was like, I don't remember anything. I just woke up. Just started eating food.
Wow.
Yeah.
He's one of those dreamer sleeper people.
I
He doesn't
see.
remember anything.
Okay. All right. Well, I just tell him said, "Hang on, Ika. I think I might know what that is. Azalea, Madi, come with me for a second."
Go away. Later.
Madi, I think you'll at least want to see this and confirm my theory.
He jauntily pops on over and says, "Why? What do you need?"
We just found something back behind that tree there, and I think I might know what it is.
Okay, I'm actually gonna play him
Ika
properly.
scouted ahead of us.
I'll play him properly now. He readies his weapon, and begins to head on over ahead of you to where Ica, where he thinks Ica is, because he's essentially invisible.
Oh yeah, just back behind the tree. It's in that general area.
Yeah, he begins to head on over and look around. And as he gets there, his face just drops as he takes a step back. And he
You know what it is too, I imagine.
Yeah, I remember.
Think that they are actually real and they're actually here.
With Maddie there, the creature, while still trapped underneath this, turns and begins to growl and snarl at you, clawing at the ground.
Poor infected creature. All you know is anger and hate. And this time you see Thras just kind of take a step closer to her, and he's not even gonna... You see him actually kind of, one of the first times, be kind of upset with a scowl on his face. And he just points an Eldritch Blast straight at its head and just fires.
What if this was just like the people transformed into a creature?
Even if it is, I do not want them to suffer like that.
Oh.
This hollow has taken so much from these people already, and I've barely even begun to see what it is they've done. But I can say for sure that we need to stop this at any cost.
Okay. Well, he's completely and utterly prone and stuck. There's absolutely no way you're not going to hit this. So you begin to power up your Eldritch Blast with the disgusted scowl upon your face. The area lights up a vibrant green as it just shoots out with a directly at it. Hitting it once across its jowls, as it brings its spell self back up, not completely dead yet.
Well, the Eldritch Blast shoots out 4 shots.
Oh, never mind.
So he's gonna be...
Never mind! As it does that, 3 others just shoot in quick succession. And completely just splatter this thing across the ground as it lets out its last breath and sinks to the ground.
I think this is what had burst through the back of the shopkeep's building there.
Maybe. But we don't know what this creature was. You
I
know?
know what it was, Aika.
What exactly is it?
You may not remember this, but one of the very first interactions we had was in a dreamscape. You, Azalea, Madi, and myself were in a place that had hundreds and hundreds of these. And all they wanted to do was to kill. We had to stop one of them, but then the rest were about to pounce on us and show no mercy, and that was when we woke up. Now, I would chalk that up to just being a dream, but both Madi and Azalea also saw this, so I do not believe it was just a mere coincidence.
Oh. So you think these things are the things that actually, attacked everyone here?
They could be part of it, yes.
Well, what now?
Well, now that it's no longer a threat, I will get closer to it and see if I can inspect, the area or the body or anything else.
What are you looking for?
I guess I kind of want to inspect... I don't know if there's really much I can take off the body. I guess I want to kind of inspect the area around it. You said it was crushed under a rock?
Yes, basically, one of the sandstone structures of the house near you has crumbled, and a huge chunk of it has fallen and landed on its leg, basically the back of its leg and its legs and torso.
So was the chunk like broken off, or was it just like a piece that looked like it may have been pushed over?
Oh, I see. It's cracked and broken.
Okay. So yeah, I guess I kind of want to just inspect the. Maybe, well, I couldn't see any tracks from inside the house. Could I see anything that's like leading away from this creature?
Oh, give me a survival. So we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, we can try this again. If I hit another nat 1, this is gonna be rough. Okay, that's better. 15.
Okay. Well, as you stand up and begin to peer over, like the fenced off areas, leading to other people's general shops and houses and all that. A lot of it's all destroyed, and but you notice a lot of these creatures, kind of like footprints that you would note that you can see are very similar, and you see like hundreds of them.
That just kind of sends a chill down Thrask's spine. It's like, they must have just came through like a wave. See their footprints all over this area. I hope my people were able to escape in time.
I think we need to go find those little catacombs then.
I agree. But if Azalea is not feeling up for traversing just yet, we may need to take time to rest before we go any further.
Okay.
See if we can go back inside the house. Hold ourselves up. Maybe if we are feeling hungry, take from the shopkeep's inventory in there and try and prepare ourselves for the next day if we want to rest that long.
All right. I guess that's what I will do, is just have a little bit of food and then pass out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, you all kind of head on in, Maddie following as well, making sure to close the door as much as possible and wedge it just to make sure the area is secure. As you all kind of curl up for the night, trying to rest as much as possible. Halfway, about a couple of hours later, halfway through the night, you hear some rustling outside of like various metallic things and they're going in the pottery.
Ooh. Am I able to maybe peek out a window and see if I can crane my neck to see what it is?
Yeah. So, yeah, we'll say that you're the one who got up. I mean, probably you wouldn't be able to sleep that well anyway, considering.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, you very carefully peek outside, just under the hemp covering.
Do you have a passive perception of 15, if that helps?
Okay. As you do so, you can see in the darkness two figures, one quite big and tall and hench, and one quite slender but a similar height, kind of rustling through various things, various like leftovers and trunks and crates and stuff. And as you begin to move as you begin to look, one of them turns directly to see you.
Crap. I'm not able to duck out of the way at the last moment.
He rolled a 19 on his perception.
Well, great. Good for him.
So happy for you.
Yeah, and how was it?
How was it?
This is like that Christian Bale, like old meme. Oh, good for you! And how was it?
As you do so, you hear them. You hear scuttling, and you hear them running into the distance.
Running. Now can I like fully put my head out and see who that was?
Yeah.
I want to do that.
You pop your head out, and you just you see you catch. So what, you roll me a perception because you're trying to focus on them in the distance.
Yeah.
In the dark.
In the dark.
24.
Oh, very nice. Oh, nearly nat. Okay.
Yeah.
So in the distance, just turning around the corner, you see what you can make out to you believe is an orc, and an elf, running around the corner, dressed in kind of very cheap, like studded leather sort of armor, and there are some masks over their face.
Masks?
As in, like the sort of like the cloth covering the bottom of it.
Someone's trying to loot this town already.
Are we all asleep and it's just Thras that's awake?
Considering his movement and the fact he said crap, I'm pretty sure that it probably would have woken you up.
Everything good?
I think I may have just saw bandits here.
Band-aids?
No, bandits, thieves.
Thieves! Do I get to beat up thieves?
Aw.
Ne'er-do-wells.
Jaylee is like rolling around on the floor trying to figure out how to get up again.
Like a turtle.
Yeah, it's just like, I can't reach my toes.
Oh.
And we can either let them go and try to rest up, or we catch them and see what is going on.
From my experience, it might be good to go talk to them. Maybe not beat them up, but like maybe talk to them. Usually those who thieve stuff probably know the location better than we do, or at least the situation, right? I think it'd be a good idea.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, I think Thrask would just start making his way out the door.
Yeah, Ike is just gonna sneak and run as fast as he can towards it then. Or towards them, without them noticing.
Zalia is gonna follow Thrask and is slightly concerned because she's never seen him so angry before.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Thrask is still not in a good mood right now.
Well, Maddie will catch up on the rear, I guess.
Can I just like ghost walk and just, just go through 10 feet and keep going?
So what was it you can, so what was it with a ghost walk? You can...
As bonus action, you can perform a spectral form, which you can have a flying speed of 10 feet, can hover, and attack rolls have disadvantage against you, and you can move through creatures and objects if they're difficult terrain. But you take 1d10 force damage if you end your turn inside of a creature.
I mean, yeah, you can use that if you wish.
I'm just trying to stealth and just go, and just grab them real quick.
Okay, well, so you, as you get up, you kind of crack your back a little bit, and as you do, you focus on yourself, and your form almost becomes completely incorporeal as you sort of only the outlines of yourself in a spooky green. As you begin to hover up off the ground, and you head directly through where you saw them heading. So that everyone else is kind of just seeing him go ghost.
Didn't phantom.
With a theme tune following him.
He's a mermaid.
He's a mermaid.
Perfect.
Yeah, so you kind of head on outside, but you don't really. You're following. Are you following Thrask, or have you tried to go ahead of him?
I'm gonna try to go ahead of him.
Okay, well you've gone outside and you have no idea where they went.
Ew.
So you're probably gonna be following me then, because I just saw which way they went.
Ah, okay.
Nice.
Can I do a survival
What
to see
for?
where they went? Just like for tracks.
Sure.
Oh, it looks like it's only a 12 though.
Yeah,
Dang.
not good enough considering everything that's been trampling through here.
Okay. Yeah, I guess I'll follow Thrask.
All right.
All right. Well,
Thrask
Thrask, you head on out with all the anger of a mother heading back to take out some expired tin of beans. And you essentially run past directly to the turned corner that you saw them went, and you know these streets better than anyone. So could you roll a survival with advantage for me?
Can do. Second. Advantage. Roll. 22.
Yep. So as you peer the corner, you can't see where they are, but you know for a fact that 3 of the locations lead to a dead end. So you begin heading down, and then head to the right. And you know this is a good this would be a good place to hide, should you were trying to get away from anyone. And you notice that the only direction that they could have gone, there wasn't a dead end. You see no disturbances on the ground or anything like that. So, you take your best estimate of which one to go down, and as you head on through this dead end, you can see them at the back of it, trying to figure out where to go next.
So I see him like at the end of like just a dead end alley.
Yes, basically, yeah.
Yeah. Thrask will just say, "Trying to do a little late night shopping, friends?"
Both of them turn around instantly. And one of them brings out a dagger and the other brings out a sword.
Ika's gonna not be in the ghost form anymore. And be like, whoa, hold on! We're not trying to harm you, we're just trying to figure out what's going on. Right, Thrask?
Yes. I would very much like to know why you were trying to rifle through my people's stuff in the middle of the night.
The orc kind of looks over to the other guy, and just kind of just shrugs, and it's just like, well, you know, it's opportunities, isn't it? Not all of us are living as good as you lizards. We need to get what we can get.
And like Thrask is trying not to lose his cool here. He's not doing a good job. He said, "Trying to get what we can get. And how do you know there are not other lizards like me that are still here trying to survive?"
Look around the place, mate. You lived in denial. They're all gone.
Gone where?
I don't know. They're gone. They've left this stuff, and now we're taking it.
You don't know that they're gone.
Look at this
Would
place.
still be a...
Oh, sorry, go on.
No, I don't think I had anything else to say at that point.
Okay, it's just like, look, mate, the word is around here, whatever's going on in this place, they came through, completely destroyed everything, alright? You can see around this place, it's completely destroyed, alright? We're not the only ones here trying to look for this, alright?
Is that so? You have other associates that are rifling around this city?
No, I wouldn't call them associates. Nothing to do with me. Of course, no. We're clean. You know, we don't kill anybody. We just take the stuff.
So, you consider yourselves honorable thieves, am I to understand that?
Oh, yeah. Good amount of honor in us, isn't it, mate? It's like, yeah. Yeah, no, good amount of honor. Eh? We'll only take from what we can, you know. No one here. It's not doing any harm.
Well, think about this. I just disproved your theory. Someone is here, and I would very much you leave whatever is here alone!
It's like, so one of them kind of like slaps the other on like the shoulder. It's like, mate, it's you and a child, a kid, all right? Just let us go. Just get out of the way, and we won't have to worry you.
Believe me when I say, you do not want this fight. I'm sorry, Azalea. Were you about to say something?
I was gonna say Azalea's just annoyed that apparently she's been forgotten.
Oh, so she's like runs in after you said they were alone?
Nah, to be honest, she's actually not. She kind of understands because obviously in the forest it's hunting and there is no ownership of things. That's just not a thing. You hunt and you survive, and if you don't have something and you need it, sometimes you have to take it from something else.
Oh, so you're on the thieves side of this.
I basically do not understand why you are obsessed with things that are, in some cases, rotting.
Are you saying this out loud?
I think, I imagine she's probably just going to look just confused for the moment. I don't think she'd say that out loud because she hasn't been asked.
Right, scratch that from the record.
Okay, how about instead, how about you guys leave and just don't come back here anymore because this place is filled with history and we don't want to attack you. I don't know, maybe we can work out some sort of deal?
They kind of both look at each other and says, look, I'm not here for any of the history. I'm not interested in all this, you know, all this nonsense, okay? I'm just here for the food, okay? That's why I was looking at the food shop.
Oh, yeah, they just want food, Thrask.
Brass just kind of... He tries to bite his tongue and he just steps out of the way of the entrance to the... Well, actually, before I do that, can I do an insight check to see if food was all they were looking for?
Good boy. Yeah, do an insight check.
My insight is still horrible, but I'm gonna try at least. 14.
Oh, yeah, with a -1, that's not bad.
Yeah.
Ooh. So you begin to look them up and down, and you notice you've noticed a sack on the side of them, which is torn open very slightly, and you see a flicker of gold.
Son of a... Going just for the food, you say? Well, I can understand that. Though I'm sure it would look awfully nice when you present it on the gold pieces that you have in your sack.
They kind of look down and it's just like, oh, no, that was from somewhere else. It's my own gold, okay?
If you are really here just to get food, you get the food, and then you leave.
What we've been trying to do. You're in the way.
And do it before I change my mind.
They holding their weapons out still, they kind of skirt around you, all of you. Maddie gives them a growl, and they kind of shoo off around the corner in a way.
Are you okay?
I will be. It's just... This place feels like it's barely been left. People are already scavenging. Taking not just food, but gold. Items that my people of mine cared for. It's like we've barely been gone and already we've been written off. The disrespect is just making my blood boil.
Azalea is going to lift him up under the armpits and then just give him a really big hug.
Just like holding up a cat.
Yeah.
Thras realizes what's happening and he just kind of loosens some of the tension that he has and gives her a little hug back.
Hugs make things better.
Yes, they do. It's
I
just
don't
really... Go ahead.
Oh, I don't understand why you're angry, but I'm here for you.
Thank you, Wes.
Oh, she'll put him back down.
Yeah. I'm just angry because it hasn't been that long since I've been out of the city. People were willing to trade and barter all these items with each other to help Gilvin support each other. And everyone respected each other for their position and what they were and what they were doing. But now, after just a month's time, the city seems empty and there's already scavengers that are just picking up what remains, not even thinking that people maybe are just hiding, waiting to come back. Like it's just a disregard of our lives. Makes me wonder if even my own home has been spared from any of this.
Should we try to find your house?
Can do that in the morning. We still need to rest for tonight.
Okay. If you want, we can, maybe try to find some of the nicer places and barricade them off. To help with thieves?
I don't know if we need to go that far, but we can get a better idea of the situation of the city once we wake up and are fully refreshed.
Okay.
I just realized I have this. That's not the right one. That's this one. I should look a little bit more despondent. I've been smiling through my teeth this whole time. I keep forgetting I can do that.
My efforts have been forgotten, just like the current events. How dare you?
No, it was okay. He was putting on the smile.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, trying to keep a good lookout in part of everything, but
Sorry, just will we find Thrask's secret babooga memorabilia?
That's what I'm hoping for.
You just get there and you've got like the anime figurine.
like I'm just a total weeb about babooga.
Just otaku like lifestyle.
Is that a body pillow? What is that?
Wait, for considering where it would be a body stone rather than just a pillow.
Oh my god.
Oh,
it's carved in there.
Body silk.
Jeez. Body silk. Interesting.
Anyway, all right. So
Right.
you head on back, and you catch the Z's that you were let up on. So you all have a long rest now. So you're all recouped up.
Yay.
Daylight breaks. Dawn breaks through the window. It's very strange. You don't know who Dawn is.
Why'd you break through?
The harsh sun pierces through the tiny holes of the hemp, and you awaken to the new morning.
Hi. So where's
Hey.
you now?
Well, considering where we're at, DM, could you point to like a general area of where we would be? Is it like more in the center of the map now?
Hold on, let me grab it up for you. So you know where you entered in?
Yep.
You
Top.
down like through the middle. Can you see like a little building with like a blue on top of it?
I
Blue circle.
see a couple of those. Are there like other blue circles next to it, or?
So you know when you came down from the top and there's like a tree.
Yes.
Cover. Yeah, you went all the way down there, and then there's the really colorful, like looking bazaar down there, right? And then just to the left of that is a house with a blue circle on top.
Yes.
That's where around about where you would be.
Okay.
So
All right.
the big thing on the left would be the palace, and the big thing on the right would be the temple.
Right. And then the little like oasis lake in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You can cheer up, by the way.
Oh, true. I don't wanna.
God, get over yourself.
God.
Your people are dead. Get over it already.
That happened yesterday.
Oh, jeez. Okay, so I think we need to at least press on forward. I was like, we do have some. The walls and the plains around here might block us up a little bit, so I do believe we still need to at least press forward here. We'll eventually come upon the what did you say the palace is on the right side. Yeah.
Palace on the left side, the big one.
Left side. Beg your pardon. We'll eventually come upon the palace of our people here, coming up on. It'll be on our right. But
Yes.
if you look overhead,
Sorry,
it'll be on the left. Yes. There'll also be a bit of a. If we go left, there'll be a lake and oasis there. I would be curious to see if that has been untouched or not. If there is still clean water there. That would actually help you out a lot, Aika, if you need to get some kind of water for yourself.
Sure.
Because
I don't want to
gave
be
you
a burden,
mine.
though.
I gave you mine when we came in, so at least I need to fill myself back up. But I need to figure out how bad the situation is here.
Okay. And maybe we can bring some extra just in case we find more of your people, and maybe they need it too.
True.
Actually, we might want to take some supplies just in case we run into people who need some help.
It's not a bad idea.
But I'll only do it if you say it's okay.
I appreciate you asking. That is more than those thieves did last night. So, yes, we can go ahead and take some things from here, and if we find somebody, we'll be able to help them out a little.
Okay, I'll only grab a few things. So Ika's just gonna go around and try to find like the best looking like fruits and things, and try to just like
Yeah,
carefully
you
pack
look
them
around some
away.
of the shelves and the containers, some that haven't fallen over, and various other things like that. And there's still some apples and some sort of like various desert berries and fruits and stuff like that, which are a little bit bruised, but nothing you can't eat.
Okay.
Okay, cool. And as we step out of there, just out of force of habit, Thrask will just like sit 1 gold on the counter and then step out if they ever come back.
I was wondering if you were going to do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Azalea will leave a berry next to the gold.
Ika doesn't have anything. I could feel sad that he doesn't have anything.
Pocket sand.
Here's a piece of sand. I know you got a lot of it, but here's another little piece of sand.
Okay, well, you begin heading on out of the store and heading through the town, trying to head directly towards the oasis sort of area, and you kind of find yourself heading more through even more of kind of like a more dense area of housing mixed with like some farmers' work and stuff like that. And the ground appears to almost be like a very almost cleaner sort of paler sandstone. You kind of feel like you're getting into like the nicer areas of the place, and as you move past kind of like this wicker sort of like bordering, like wall or bordering, you come across sort of like this little mini town center of this nicer area, to see another familiar sight of the one of these creatures.
Oh no.
Or the black tentacle boy.
Whoa.
Roll for initiative.
Oh well, look at this.
This bitch.
Took the words out of my mouth.
Alright.
That's not a wolf. Wow, I rolled a 1.
Dude, I did too.
Ooh, Thrask is ready to fight today. Dirty 20.
Yeah.
Nice. That's way too.
That's dark.
All right.
Okay, we're down. Actually, I'm just gonna mess with something here. I noticed that Roll20 added some new features here.
It did.
Dude,
yes.
fancy.
We've got cones now that we can use.
Yeah.
Cones?
Yeah,
Cones.
What?
Geometry.
Holy crap!
Wow.
As a triangle. Shit.
Looks like one of those megaphones from top down.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, true.
Just scream.
Eldritch Glock. What?
Eldritch Glock.
Eldritch Glock.
Eldritch Uzi.
Oh my god. Yeah, Maddie rolled a 6 as well. Holy shit.
That's what I had yesterday. I mean,
Oh, I
last
just
time we did it.
realized. With the background and then George's eye being transparent, he looks bloodshot.
Yeah.
Yes. Someone earlier said he looked
I've been
very
dancing for
stoned.
so long.
Help!
He's going.
I don't have
nuts.
eyelids. And I'm in a desert. It can't get any worse.
He's also dancing on hot coffee.
Yep.
George
Okay.
did some herbs.
He's been and seen the Chlorophyll brothers.
Oh, it's only one brother though.
Oh, sad.
Aw.
Shit. Chlorophyll
He
bro.
had a memorial swag, and then he's come out
He
here.
had a memorial
Memorial swag.
swag.
I don't know, it's just the word I use. I'm tired too.
He had a memorial drag.
There we go.
Ah, there it is.
Oh, sorry, he beat you to it. 22.
Wow.
Wow,
Right
so
then.
impressive. Like I care. All right. Well, it swirls around in a circle, with its tentacles flowing unnaturally in the air as if gravity is not affecting them, and as you can imagine, from what you can imagine, sees you and kind of leaps into an attack. It's let's see. I don't think that's the right creature. Hold on a second. I've got so many goddamn monsters in this thing.
It's rough being a DM. Could not be me. I can barely organize my life. You think I can organize like 500 different like random imaginary lives? Ain't no way.
I can organize those. I just can't organize them verbally.
Yeah, oh yeah, there you go.
Oh, here we
That's
go.
really the key.
All right, found him. Okay, so he's gonna. Let's see.
Now I'm the one that has to tell you all to get into combat mode.
Oh shoot.
Oh shit! Yeah, I
Wow.
forgot about it because I don't normally have to bother with it.
Yeah, but look, I'm lost on like the initiative roll, so it's okay.
Yeah, true.
I had to be lost in battle mode for it to make sense.
Like you're turned around, just looking at something fluttering around. You just hear Thras just wailing and screaming in the background.
I'm just like, why is he upset? Ah.
I see now, yeah.
Oh, I see. He's got problems.
Oh. She'll be
Welcome to
less
the
aloof
party.
now that she slept.
Okay, he's gonna pew pew a circle of darkness over towards you all.
Oh, he's.
Within complete he shoots out a ball of complete void, darkness and void that as it gets towards you expands into a sphere of darkness, completely filling you all, so you cannot see anything, even those of you with night vision or whatever it's called, dark vision.
Well.
You could just say my name.
Well, I think Azalea has dark vision too, right?
It doesn't.
Yeah,
It doesn't matter.
Yeah,
It's
Thras is the
unaffected.
only one that doesn't have it naturally.
Yeah. It spreads around every corner. A creature with dark vision can't even see through this, nor non-magical light can illuminate it.
But it's
Yeah.
okay, because I've got blind sight.
If the
Ooh,
point you
oh, do
choose
you
is
really?
an object or you're holding one, completely covered in the darkness. Yeah. Yeah, so you guys are basically blind in this. Concentration. So, yeah. So,
I've got
first,
blind sight. I'm
your
good.
turn.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I'll see.
Let's see. What can I? Wasn't expecting to be blinded so quickly. You know what? This might work. Give it a shot. Thrask is gonna, take in the darkness around him, and he's like, "Oh, we're not playing this game again." And he's going to hold his hand out. Well, actually, just like hold his staff out in the darkness. And he's going to cast Dispel Magic at 3rd level.
Ooh. Bitch. Okay. Yeah, you raise your staff, and you penetrate the darkness as you focus on the magic surrounding you, countering it with every action and every fiber of your being, as it just dissipates and explodes out into the light.
There, that's more like it. And then Thrask is gonna step over here, and he's gonna spend 2 sorcery points to quicken spell, and he'll just say, Let me show you things how to really Eldritch Blast. And then he's just gonna fire 4 shots out that way.
Damn. All right, go ahead.
So, let's see. Back to this. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Jesus. All 4 of
Is
those
it dead?
hit. I don't know what the damage is yet, but
Well, let's find out.
it shouldn't.
So let's
but
go.
We'll see.
Yeah, let's go at it one at a time here. So, 8 points. That's on top of that is 14. I'm just adding it all together here. 21, and then 34 points of force damage.
Damn, nice. Okay, so that's... Yep, so you, after you emerge from the darkness, scowled and pissed, you turn to the side and put your hand forward, directly aiming towards this creature as you fire out 4 direct Eldritch blasts, penetrating deep within its blackened void, as you hear just like exploding inside of it, causing it to shrivel and shriek into the air.
Cool. That's what I wanted. If it can reach us from that far, I'll probably stick where I'm at and just end my turn there.
Okay. Ika.
Ika.
Icky wicky.
I think I'm just gonna like go up here. Whoop. I don't know if there was anything else I could do here. I know I can hide, so I'll hide. Yeah, I think that's all I can do right now. So I'm just gonna be there, and then I'll hide,
Okay.
and then I'll go pee. So
Ah,
I'll be right
I
back.
see.
nice segue.
Well, I mean, you hide, you gotta go pee. You know, it's a good time. It's a good time.
I mean, nobody's watching. It's a perfect opportunity.
yeah,
well-
don't look.
Well, have fun. Alright, well, Maddie's gonna come here, and then he can go another 10 feet, so he can make it directly to him. And then, that is a great question. He's gonna swing his ball and chain, because why not? Rolling a 12, which does not hit.
Oh no.
He's gonna curse to himself about onions. Let's see. At which point he's then gonna he's gonna turn, and as he's swinging it, the holes through the ball and chain create a loving whistling tune as he casts bardic inspiration on Azalea, because it's your turn next. So
Nice.
as you hear, you gain inspiration die 1d10 for 10 minutes. The creature can add it to their one ability check, attack roll, or saving throw. Azalea.
Spells count as your action, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. I can use Misty Step as a bonus action, so it's not an issue.
Man.
Alright, I'm gonna...
Marty learns
So-
bard spell. Yeah, don't. Yeah, just yeah. It's a long story.
Alright, okay, I can go here. So Azalea is gonna, like, kind of half wake herself up. Get a certain distance, realize it's definitely not enough, so she is going to use her bonus action to Misty Step. I'm sorry, I gotta remember where I can hit the slot. So after walking a little bit, she kind of like just disappears and appears. Actually, I can go another 30 feet. So if I go here, don't we get I
Yes.
forget what it's called.
You get
Oh,
flanking,
cool.
yes.
Cool. I'm gonna Misty Step there.
Okay.
And then I am going to do the same thing that I always used to do. I'm gonna
There?
Primal Savagery.
Oh
I
yeah,
got a
get
20.
in on it.
Ew, it's like a hairball though. You're gonna be coughing it up
Yeah.
later.
If that didn't hit, that's
That's a natural 20.
Oh my
Yeah,
god!
that's-
Oh Jesus. Okay.
Alright, damage. 30 damage.
What the fuck? What? You maxed both of them?
It's a 4d10 and I'm, yeah, I did a decent
Doesn't that
amount.
double?
Did it count towards it because it critical, or I don't know if the damage does that or not?
Let's see. 10,
I did
9,
it auto.
23, it's 30. So 30 is just the standard damage, so I think you double it to...
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, you
60
double
on a
that to
crit.
60.
Oh my god, Azalea, what the hell?
All right, well, you run towards the building, and as you kind of like jump off of it with one foot, and as you do it in the midair, you evaporate into silvery dust as you appear behind it, and as you do, your mouth just extends and your fangs protrude as you bite and chomp directly down to the center of this thing, as you rip a chunk of it out. Spreading like green goo everywhere.
Whoa!
Man alive.
This thing's not dead yet, though.
Nope, it's not.
It's not?
Not yet. no.
Apparently not. I didn't hear the bell. Oh, that's
I
Combs.
didn't hear no bell.
That's the end of my turn.
All right. Okay.
Hey, how are you making it a cone?
Oh, you go down to the measure tool on Roll20. Looks like a little circle with 4 corners on it. And then there should be like a little drop down. At least for mine, it has a drop down. It shows line, square, circle, or cone.
Why?
Yours may not be updated. For some reason, I'm on like an updated version of Roll20 right now.
Oh, you're fancy.
I don't know how I did it. It just showed up like that.
Oh, that's cool. No, mine's all like just the basic bitch stuff. Oh.
Okay. Well, with the excess damage this thing has received, it begins to you hear its inside it like energy swirling and charging, as you just hear like a around you, as you all begin to raise and fly up into the sky, as he casts reverse gravity.
What?
Oh my gosh.
The spell reverses gravity in a 50-foot radius, 100-foot cone cylinder, centered on a point within range. All creatures and objects that aren't somehow anchored to the ground in the area fall upwards and reach the top of the area when you cast the spell. A creature can make a dex saving throw to grab onto a fixed object it can reach, thus to avoid the falling. So everybody has to roll a dex saving throw.
Oh my god. Okay.
Alright.
Jeez.
Yikers, I got a 7.
I got
And much better at 11.
Oh, we're
Okay.
the same.
What about Marty?
He rolled basically just as bad.
At least humorous,
I
man.
always hate it when it doesn't tell me what the fucking number is it needs to be. It doesn't tell me, but that's not gonna be. I mean, I'm gonna assume it has to reach. You have to reach its dex. Which I would imagine.
Like it's spell casting, spell attack,
Yeah,
DC or something like that.
probably. Spell DC. Oh yeah, here it is. Sorry. Yeah, 15. So none of you got that.
Can I create water and make a pool so we can go into it? We fall?
Okay, so if a solid object such as ceiling is encountered in the fall, falling objects and the creatures and strike. If an object or a creature reaches the top of the area without striking anything, it remains there, oscillating slightly for duration. At the end of the duration, affected objects and creatures fall back down. And this is a minute long, so that will be a round. So on its next turn, you will fall to the ground.
When we die if there's no roof.
You'll be 100 feet up, so let's see how much damage you take from that. 100 feet.
We take death damage.
Unless one of us can fix the situation.
Where is it? How to calculate? Okay, you take 1d6 bludgeoning damage for every 10 feet fell. So for 100, you would take 10d6.
Oh. Oof.
Anyway, but you can, you can still do your stuff. So Thrask, your turn.
Okay. Let's see here. Let me look. Oh boy. I think I have ways to mitigate this. I just gotta determine what I want to do. Are we able to like move around while we're in the air? Like actually move? Or are we just kind of like suspended and we're just going up in one direction?
It's reversed gravity. So it's rather than it pushing you down, it's pushing you up.
Right.
So I wouldn't say so, no.
If we're all same area. Still. Ooh, that's
I will say it is weak. It does not have a lot of health left.
I see. Well, if that is the case, yeah. All right. Well, how far would you say we're up at this point?
Okay. How many are you? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. So probably like 20 feet.
20 feet up. Okay. No, yeah. If we're just gonna be up like that, I'm just gonna hit it with some Eldritch Blasts again, I believe.
Okay. Go ahead.
Yeah, just pot shot from the sky. So I think, yeah, that'll work. So 1. First shot, natural 20.
Nice.
What? Natural 20?
No, wait, that's a 1.
That's the opposite of a nat 20.
Shoot! I thought I'm using like a new set of digital dice, and I thought that symbol was a nat 20. It doesn't say 1.
Oh,
God,
no.
it got me so excited. I was like, why does it say 12 unless... Oh, no!
Well, that doesn't hit, unfortunately.
Yeah, how about that? Next shot, please. 21.
That one hits.
That
one hits.
17. And then...
That one
28.
definitely hits.
Okay, so 3 shots hit. Boy, I must be getting sleepy too. So first shot. 15. Second shot.
It's dead.
And on top of that. Huh?
And it's dead.
Oh.
I told you.
Yeah.
All right, so as you're raising up into the sky, you try to take aim as you're floating around, and you grab your arm and you focus as hard as possible and launch 2 green beams of light, of dark Eldritch Blast energy directly into it, splatting it against the ground. And as its tentacles squirm and fall to the ground dead, the green light fades away inside of it. And you all begin to descend, falling 20 feet.
I use my reaction to cast Featherfall.
Oh. Okay. I mean, okay, yeah.
It reaches 60 feet and it catches up to 5 falling creatures within range.
Wow. Okay.
Convenient. We're 5 falling creatures.
Okay. As you do, oh my god, I'm so tired. I was gonna say you Nintendo jutsu. Jesus Christ.
I thought I heard Nintendo. My brain was like,
You focus as hard as you can, and you swirl your hand to try and grab everyone as much as possible as they pass through a barrier of magic, falling slowly, gracefully to the ground.
Yeah, every hit point counts, so I wanted to make sure that we didn't get damage there.
Huh.
Featherfall's that one spell that you never want to use it, but you're glad when you have it.
And as you all fall to the ground very slowly and gently, taking absolutely no damage of any kind.
So it would appear these things have spread out a bit further into the city. Everybody all right?
Yeah. But I'm confused. Wouldn't have the purple thingy that you dispelled earlier, does it not get rid of these things?
Well, I think the thing that I had dispelled was just a portal. I think if they were here, they would already have walked through it.
That means that there could be a whole bunch of these things everywhere, huh?
Could be, yes. So we'll have to... Like, for someone like me, I'll have to try and be a little conservative with what I cast and everything to help us get through the day, but maybe you might be onto something. Maybe if there's another one of these things and we get all of them taken care of, then maybe they dissipate. There's a lot we don't know here.
Right. Well, I guess we should look around for Oasis stuff, right? For the Oasis, for the water.
As you begin walking around, you feel along the ground a slow rumbling, and the pebbles of the ground begin to shake and vibrate around until you begin to hear what sounds like the very earth itself cracking asunder, and from underneath breaks through.
Oh, what?
What is
that thing?
oh,
What is that doing here?
A ginormous worm penetrates through the sandstone structure, breaking through and letting out a huge roar as it focuses towards you all.
This brings back memories, man.
Of what exactly?
What is it?
An old D&D campaign that Andy had where there was a giant worm like under a city.
Oh, I see.
Oh.
We died.
Oh.
Great. And that was the Alaskan bullworm.
You know what? I think that this worm's probably come from Australia.
I wouldn't put it past it.
So we're still in combat.
Oh yeah, you never left.
Yeah, we didn't stop.
I was wondering why the battle music didn't stop. I just assumed that was because you're sleepy, and I was like, maybe
No, you're right on it. You are very perceptive.
Thrask, as have you got any more of your turn left?
So after I did the Eldritch Blast, I used my reaction for Featherfall. Still have a bonus action if I wanted to do anything. But oh boy.
He's
I don't know
so
if it's even gonna
big.
help. I'll just say, everybody try to get to high ground! And I will... Yeah, I'll use my bonus... I'll use my bonus action to cast Misty Step. No, actually, I can't do that because Featherfall was a spell, so I can't do that. Yeah. Can I try to at least climb up on this building that I'm directly next to?
Yeah, of course.
So would that be an athletics check?
I mean, yeah, and probably
Acrobatics.
more acrobatics, I'd say.
Oh,
All
there
right.
you go. Worst case, we can just Eldritch Blast it from inside.
No, actually, sorry, no, beg your pardon. It would be athletics, actually, not acrobatics.
Oh, all right. Oh, that's pretty good for me. 14.
Yep, you can scamper your way up.
All right. I'll get right about here, just so I can still have a view of the ground. And yeah, that'll be my turn.
Okay, so as you, as it turns, it begins to burrow towards over here, and as it begins to lurch upwards and is about to is going to aim down towards you, Ica, and as he does, you hear a sound from the distance of something. You hear like a huge like crush from the ground, and suddenly pelting through from the right comes something as it beds itself directly into the side of the worm, pushing through it as it lops through its head, killing it instantly.
What?
I'm sorry. What just happened? Ica, was that you?
Nah, I wish.
From the other side of it lands something that skids across the ground, covered in blood, as it stands to turns towards you all. Standing a hefty 8 feet tall. Thrask, you recognize him instantly. You know this person as Cax, the biggest lizard folk to have ever existed, and the first-hand man to the queen himself.
Oh. Yeah, Thrask is probably elated to see that. Like, he'll scamper back down off the building. It's like, just call it, Cax! Cax, is that you?
He flicks all the blood off of his weapon and puts it back on his back, and he turns to you. You know from history as well that he is unable to speak due to an injury he suffered from years ago in his throat. So he just kind of like raises his head very, very slightly towards you and begins walking over to you all.
Thrask will step forward and get in front of Cax. Just kind of look him up and down. He'll just say, "Forgive me for this." And he'll just give him a big hug real quick.
Aw.
His arms don't reach.
Yeah, this this lizard folk, like I said, is been known to be was born as the biggest. He completely outweighs and heights every single other lizard folk known to anyone of any kind. So yes, your hands can barely reach around his waist. He doesn't react in the slightest, and he just takes a drag from essentially your equivalent of like a smoke or a cigar in the lizard folk world.
Right.
So it would be probably like a metallic container containing various herbs for this sort of thing.
All right. Yeah, I'll not hold this hug too long. I'll just break back off and said, "It is very good to see you. We've made it. Me and my companions here made it to the city last night, trying to find survivors of what had happened here." Thras turns around. He said, "Let me introduce you real quick. My friends, this is Cax. He is the personal bodyguard and protector of the ruler of our people, Arisa. He was the one that was also protecting her when I had left on my journey for the contest in Hapori."
Oh. Hey, you're awesome!
He looks down towards you, Ica, and just kind of gives like a...
Huh. You're welcome.
Yes, he does not speak as well. Unfortunately, his capability to do that is diminished from a past injury, but he is still a very able-bodied protector, as you can very well see here. Like, what in the world was that?
You would also know, actually, as well, that he not only is he strong, but he is said to have been blessed by Zershisk herself.
What does do I get any feeling from Zershisk?
You get the emotion you can feel from her coming back is a sense of seeing a child again for the longest time, sort of thing. How to find that damn picture so I can show chat.
Oh yeah, that'd be cool to see.
Where is he,
Of a buff lizard?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Andy
a...
keeps showing me this every time he talks about this character.
Well,
now we gotta see it.
When I was first making the I mean, you've all seen it before, but when I was first concepting all these characters, I just looked around for already existing concepts to kind of work off of.
Mm-hmm.
And for him, anyway, specifically, there was one, but find it now. Oh, God.
Yes, we're getting more backstory stuff. For me, it's exciting.
It's so cool.
Lask has been very patient with everyone else's backstory, and now he's just like, huzzah, here is mine.
It's my turn, everyone shut up!
Everybody's dead. There's that sweet, sweet angst we've been looking for.
Alright, I'm just gonna see if I can find, like, the original image online. Come on, give me that.
I'm trying to figure out what you'd type to get that, and all I could think of was sexy lizard buff man.
That's pretty good.
That's what you, but that's your, like, domain.
You can't tell me that because I don't look for that stuff.
I know, but you happen to be able to make it anyway.
Yeah, I drew something recently, and all I got was, wow, that's sexy. I'm like, me, the ace person. I just drew shapes. I'm sorry if it was accidentally sexy. It wasn't supposed to be.
It just came out that way.
I'm sorry.
Oh no, he's hot.
I feel like I'm doing the same thing right now.
Damn it. Do I just... Okay, hold on. Let me just see if I just have it here still, just like... Oh, secreted away.
Mm-hmm.
No. Nope, that's...
Boy.
Sorry, this is very important.
It is, honestly. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I do!
Yeah!
There he is!
I was gonna say I don't mind losing sleep over this. Just waiting.
There he is.
Whoa.
Yeah, he's pretty spooky.
Sorry. Hello,
Hello,
sir.
sailor!
Yeah, that's the sort of envisionment I'm imagining, just slightly less crocodile.
He's like a mob boss.
Pretty much. But yeah, anyway. So after all the after all that, he looks towards you, Thrask, and kind of just gestures his head to follow him.
Right. Everyone, I believe we should follow Cax for the time being and see if what he wants to show us.
Okay, yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
before
I see.
Yeah. Before I
see?
do that, is this this big shadow worm has a lot of teeth on it. Am I able to like scrounge like a tooth or something off of it, or does it like do like the portal? Does it disappear as soon as I touch it?
No, you can do that.
Yeah, for some reason I feel compelled to get some of the teeth off this thing.
Oh, I wonder why.
Also,
Don't worry about it.
You
Essie
wouldn't
was
be
trying.
metagaming, would you?
I was gonna say Essie was trying to put the pink cheeks over the top of Shrek because obviously there's just a hot character that's trying to.
I had to do it
Pat's
for
still
Marty.
here in spirit.
Yeah, I had to.
Hold on.
But it wouldn't work. It just went behind him
I
instead.
got you.
Thank you. I feel like he needs them.
Didn't even make this one to be hot.
See,
I know.
that's how I feel.
Oh my god, it's true! Wow, yeah. God damn, okay, no, I get it now, I relate.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is.
I love it. Yes.
Oh,
Yas,
so
queen.
cute.
Yas, queen, slay.
Kind of looks like Shrek is blushing at the fish.
Actually, I was gonna move him. I
Perfect.
was gonna move him on top of his head.
Ah, nice.
There we go.
Perfect.
Excuse me, sir. How would you just? How would you quickly describe your character? Well, it's complicated. You see,
Sorry,
Shrek
Fiona.
blushing with a fish on his head. Ah.
I was just sorry, Fiona. I found someone else.
Oh man.
Oh god. Anyway, oh god, I'm getting distracted by the sexy command there. Alright, anyway, he begins guiding you through the town, and from the as you can as he's guiding you through, you can see all of the creatures that he has clearly taken care of to the hundreds, just lying there on the ground, just completely lifeless. As he begins to head further and further towards the palace. Okay. And he as you come up to towards the palace, this giant gleaming sort of aquamarine sandstone fortress is the absolute jewel of the desert, still in one piece, almost barely untouched, pretty much. You begin heading up these beautiful sandstone stairs, surrounded by gilded gold, towards the entrance. Cax stops before the entrance and turns towards you all, and he looks down towards you, Thrask, and he beckons you to come, and he places his hand forward to prevent the rest of you from approaching.
Oh.
Oh, you wish me to come alone, I see.
He nods his head.
Well, but it is best to be respectable for the time being. Everyone, I will try to call you in just a little bit. Do you mind if I take a moment with Cax for a moment?
Yeah. Do what you need to, Uncle Thrask. We'll guard you.
Yeah, we trust you. I'll see you soon.
Okay, thank you. If anything, from the top of the steps here in the palace, you should be able to see a good view of the city surrounding us here. You want to scout anything out while I'm in here with Cax?
Okay. Yeah. We can do that.
Okay. Pax pushes you kind of like forwards ahead of him. His hand almost covering like your entire back. As he opens the door and it walks in with you. Now, what I would like to do is, Geston, I'm gonna throw you into another Discord room, and I'm gonna jump between them.
Oh, very well.
Oh god, thank god he's gone. Okay. Okay, so he heads in and the door closes behind with a huge thump. So what do you guys do while this is going on?
Alright, go to the highest point and start scouting. Just look around with our hands covering, the sunlight. Just looking.
Okay, by that do you mean like you're actually going to scale the palace, or just like the highest point close to you?
Probably not scale the palace. There's some weird voice in my head that would tell me that that's a bad idea, because Thrask would get upset. So, maybe the closest thing next to me.
Okay. Well, as you look around, you notice a kind of like a very nicely decorated sandstone pillar, marbled with gold, that you can take a little bit, but you, to be honest, with your dexterity, shouldn't be a problem to climb it.
Azalea is looking for the nearest tree.
Let's see. So, this area is a bit more verdant with tree life. There's a lot of green palm trees around here, and huge bushes, like with extremely long leaves and stuff like that, being fed by the oasis water.
Yeah, she's gonna make a mental note of the closest tree.
Okay. Maddie will do absolutely nothing because I don't know what he would do. He's gonna NPC for a second.
I just imagine him doing that idle pose constantly, and then if you talk to him, he's just got one line of dialogue.
Hail.
It's just, we'll talk later.
Okay, I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna go into the other room. See you soon.
Yep.
Hello.
Hello.
All right. So, as you begin heading into the palace with Cax at your rear, you enter on into like the through the carpets and the huge open marbled room where you could see where the throne would be normally, and where it still is. And instead, he turns you to the right, and he heads towards a wall, which he pulls apart, sort of like a covering, and pulls a lever, which opens up a door that leads down a bunch of stairs.
Are you... Andy, just checking. Are you coming through on the stream? Is that supposed to be happening, or...
Am I coming through? You can hear me, right?
I can hear you. So is everyone else just... I'm seeing everybody else's mouth move. I didn't know if, like, we were in the wrong setup or not.
Pull the lever, Cax. No, they can hear me.
Okay, so I didn't know if you were trying to keep it like super private from everybody else or not.
Oh no, they can hear. I'm just talking to you in the chat.
Cool, got it.
Yeah. So a door opens up through the marbled wall with some stairs leading down.
Hmm.
And he beckons you to go forwards first.
Oh, have I seen this secret passage before while in the palace? or-
Absolutely not.
Oh, I see. You're wanting me to go through here then.
He nods his head.
Didn't realize the palace had access to the underground like this, but I suppose it is good thinking on their part. Thras has no real reason to question it, so he'll go down in there.
The stairs go down and begin winding down to an quite a distance until you come across a new room. Cax approaches it and knocks on it a specific amount of times, like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1. And the door begins to swing open as you're greeted by another lizard folk. One of somebody dressed as the guards of the palace.
Oh.
Go ahead.
Yeah, no, sorry. I was just, I think Thras is just kind of absentmindedly, he almost like breathed a sigh of relief to see even more lizard folk, here, alive.
He looks up and down and sees obviously Cax is there and sees you, and he gives you a nod to let you all in. As you enter on in, you see kind of like a quite a smallish room with a few kind of like battle plans across the like a gilded table, and they're leading off to a few more rooms. Cax kind of grabs you by the shoulder and kind of guides you further in to a door at the back, which he opens, and as you enter on in, ahead of you, you see sitting in standing against a table with their back to you, going over various scrolls and other parchments. As they turn, you see a small, childish looking lizard folk, female, with it's almost like pearlescent skin, with bright yellow eyes. As she turns to you, and you can clearly tell, even though she's wearing very common garbs, the queen.
Your Highness, you are okay.
She turns around to you as Cax closes the door behind you. And she looks towards you and says, "Ah, Thrask, my dear, I'm so glad you're here. I'm glad you survived."
As am I to you, my lady. It is such a relief to see our people have not completely disappeared from here. It is so much of a relief.
No, we had enough time to get everybody underground. They are fine. However, the city is not, of course. She begins to kind of walk on round. Her head held high, even for someone of such a young age, is very clearly taking this position very seriously. With her hands behind her back, begins to walk around and kind of like walks behind you and around you. You're in the center of this room at this point. And as she approaches Cax, she kind of looks up towards him, and he looks towards her. And they don't really move their heads at this point after about a minute or so. She then lets go of his hand and walks around, back around to the front of you. Could you roll me a perception?
Yes. Right. Perception. 13.
You notice as when she's you notice a sound behind you that sounds kind of like a ka-chink.
Okay.
And as Cax stands behind you, the queen stands gets back to where she was originally, and she looks towards you with a vacant stare. It's like she begins to explain. My dear Thrask, as you can tell, the city is in shambles. Now, during this time, dear Cax here has been on the surface defending us. When he was approached by an interesting individual, and on behalf of the one, apparently on behalf of the one causing all of this, the power that he possessed was indescribable. The attack upon the city stopped in an instant at their beckoning call. They spoke of a lizard folk being close to the Hollowed One's vision to perfection. Apparently they believe us to be as close to whatever they want as humanly possible. And that should we assist them, we would be spared. They requested only one thing. At this point, Cax puts his hands on your shoulders. They mentioned you by name. They said you and a group of others have usurped and defiled the very essence of Jersisk, and that the Hollowed One would not accept that his children been taken from him. I do not want to believe this, but they said if we gave you to them, we'd be spared.
Rask is kind of just looking at her in, like, as she has been describing this, his face has just been falling more and more. And I'm just gonna switch to this. Grace. Yes. I can't believe I'm hearing this. You're saying that this being... You really believe that this being would let our people go just because of me?
She kind of begins walking over to you and kind of puts her hand on your cheek. You can clearly see she is upset and struggling with this. It does not matter what I believe. It's inconsequential. Cannot give up the entirety of our race. But when we have been offered a lifeline. I am sorry.
But there is another way. You say that this being claims that Jersisk was defiled by my doing, but that is farther from the truth. I passed trial through Jersisk herself, and she accepted me. Even from the very start, before I left the city months ago, I was accepted by her. There has been no defilement that has happened here. And now, I use her abilities that she has granted me to fight back against this darkness. I have seen it happen. And my compatriots have been able to stop that darkness itself. Even by touching it, we can help dispel it. We cannot just sit back and think that this is the only way to go.
As you're telling her this, her eyes widen and her hand falls from your face. You feel Cax's hands almost kind of tighten on your shoulders. And she kind of turns back around to think for a moment and then turns back to you. You say you have been accepted by Sir Shisk. He's asking you directly.
Oh, okay. I have utilized Sir Shisk's power from the very start. With the very staff that I walked out of the temple with on that very day, when you were trying to find an appropriate champion for Harpori.
Yes, this is true. You had been accepted by her. We had been informed that you had used this for your own gains. However, if what you say is true, you have ventured there and been accepted by Sir Shisk herself. Then we must prove this. Because if so, then we may have another lifeline. And I wish more than ever for that to be the case.
Can I...
Yep.
Go ahead.
I was going to say, she looks up and nods towards Cax, and he lets you go.
Okay, so he lets me go. Can I do an insight check just to see that... Is she seriously considering, like, this being another lifeline? Or is she, like...
Oh, yeah.
Is there, like,
Go ahead.
other intent to this? Okay. 13.
Considering you know her, and she is still a child, so she struggles to hide anything that much. You can see her like holding back tears. You truly believe that she wants this to be true.
All right. So if Cax has let go of me, I'll step to the side. I'll kind of like step in kind of like an open space, and then I'll kind of think in and just kind of think to Xerxes is like, my lady, would you be willing to speak to your children in the hopes that we may find a different path to avert this disaster?
You hear her from within. I have heard it all, my child. You would allow me control of your entity, but for a mere couple of minutes, I shall speak to them.
I trusted you during the trial, and I trust you now.
As that happens, you feel almost like as if your brain is heating up as this heat spreads throughout your entirety of your body, and your eyes begin to glow a vibrant red. As you look towards the queen, and from without your mouth, it comes her voice and yours.
Ooh.
My dear child, everything he has said has been true. I know this is hard to believe, but trust me, this was completely necessary. You must not trust anything of the Hollowed One. It means nothing but your downfall. Now please, if you would trust in me, then you would trust in him. And she kind of fades back away. And you come back to kind of like sense. As you do, you notice the queen kind of on the floor, on her knees, just like hand to her mouth, like sobbing. And behind you, you notice Cax on one knee.
Please, my kin, rise. It would not do us any good to be on the floor now. Let us stand now together against this darkness. Hand in hand, tail in tail.
She gets on up and kind of like with like the ends of her like silken clothes, her common clothes, kind of like wipes tears away. And as she's about to talk to you, you hear from Zershisk to speak to you again. No, never mind. Rewind. The queen mentions to you, if what you say is true, and you are able to revert or destroy this hallowed influence, then we must go to the temple at once. The priestesses of the Zershisk are held in there, and they have been trapped there since by these strange vines. We've not been able to get near them. Even Cax has not been able to. Is this something you would be able to assist us with?
I believe it just might. My compatriots and I, we have both been able to touch these vines and this energy and dissipate it somehow. I don't think with the clothes I'm wearing, you can probably still see the mark. Like I don't think it's really hiding anything.
Oh no, not at all. Yeah.
Yeah. After we do, all that's left are these marks on our bodies. And as much as I wanted to keep my skin pristine to honor Zershisk, she permitted me to do so for the betterment of this land here.
She comes on over and kind of like pulls your like scales down a little bit to see. Well, every mark tells a tale, and I'm sure yours will tell much a tale.
I agree. The lessons of the past always help fuel the future.
She kind of smiles. And then within you hear Zershisk mention that she remembers something within the temple that could be of great use to you during this time. She mentions a staff.
Oh.
I just saw your eye go like larger.
It's like, a staff, you say?
Neurons activated. A staff that she awarded somebody a long time ago. And this rings a little bit true to you in the sense of the temple itself is said to harness a great power, which is the reason why the entirety of Kitty Kitty has able to have harvest and have been blessed with bountiful things to for their needs.
Mm-hmm. And you said this was, I remember this being in the palace or the temple?
Temple.
The temple, okay. Your Grace, I'm trying to remember, but I believe there may be a special artifact within the temple itself that might aid us even further in our endeavors. Do you happen to know if it is still there or where it might be inside there?
She kind of looks up to you with very curious eyes of like, how do you know about this? And then she kind of just like realizes,
Sorry, shared memory and all that.
Yeah, she kind of just puts two and two together. It's like, ah, okay. Yes. An artifact left by said to be left by Zushisk herself has been. We do not know its location within the temple, but as said to we have received multiple bounties from this, so we decided not to leave it, not to mess with it.
Well, she remembers it being there somewhere. I believe if we can obtain it... Oh, excuse me. It will provide great aid to us. So, if you have any information on if the previous bounties had any kind of leads within the temple, that would be helpful as well.
I see. What would happen if we were to remove this source?
Well, that is a fair question. I know this artifact itself is said to be the source of all bounty within the city itself. But when you look at the city itself now, it would seem such bounty has been lost or tainted.
She kind of shakes her head a little bit. It's just, no matter, we will survive. This is important. We are a strong folk. We will deal with this. Okay.
I believe our people are due for a reset at this point.
She looks to Cax and again kind of like stands staring at him for like a minute or so. Afterwards he nods towards her and kind of beckons you to go back up the stairs.
Okay.
The queen follows behind.
Well,
sorry, yeah. Okay, so you get up.
just I'm going along with them.
Okay, so you get to the top. The queen follows you as well. As you get to the top, she kind of looks towards you and says, "You mentioned, and also the person who informed us of all this mentioned that you were traveling with a party of some kind.
Yes.
Are they also in a similar predicament to yourself?"
Yes, they are. They have all been accepted by their respective gods. I believe that they are the best chance of helping set right everything that has happened here.
Oh god, we're gonna go outside and like they're doing something stupid.
I know, I can feel it. I can just feel it.
Okay, she kind of looks very nervous. I was like, just like, you know, oh my goodness, I'm a queen and I'm about to meet a...
Yes.
Oh.
Before we step out there to see them, Your Grace, I will mention, like, I do trust them with my life, but two, they can be a little, how you say, eclectic.
Oh, well, I'm sure that does not matter. They have been accepted by their gods, and therefore I will accept them too. So she begins to head towards the door.
Very good.
She begins to head towards the door with them, and Cax opens the door, and we can go back.
All right.
Pay for studies, otherwise you give credit.
Hello!
All right,
Hello.
so just want to ask, it's been a little bit of a while you've been out there, so what are you doing what would you be doing right this second after being out there for like 30, 40 minutes?
What would we be doing, Zilly?
we looked around. I found the things I wanted. I am now making sand angels because I don't know, it just feels nice.
Perfect. Okay, and Aika, what are you doing?
I feel like Aika would still be keeping Scout because he doesn't want to let Thrask down, especially since Thrask is dealing with a lot of crap. So he's just gonna keep scouting and try to see if he can find anything. Maybe with his with his past and his history, he's able to kind of get a mental map of the area.
Yes, you'd be able to do that. Okay.
Okay.
I imagine Ica just like up on a ledge somewhere like a pointer dog, just
Yeah. In that position, yep, just looking around.
So, you hear the doors begin to swing open, and as they do open, the familiar sight of Cax is there, and then you look straight down to a much smaller lizard folk, a small female, childlike one, with beautiful pearlescent skin, and bright yellow, vibrant eyes, and wearing what looks like very common garb, but you still seems somewhat of a higher authority.
Ike is gonna wave his hand and be like, "Hi, new person. How are you?"
Your Highness, these are the friends that I had mentioned that have been traveling with me. The respected champions of their gods.
So we mentioned, like, as we got to the door, I bet they're going to be doing something stupid outside. It's just
I'm basically
Zilla's
taking
making
a
a
sun nap.
all right. So she's kind of taken aback by you, but you and Ica, her and Ica are probably about the same size, actually, like height wise. And she kind of like puts her hand to greet you in a very slow manner. It's just like, hello there. And who is this? And she kind of looks towards Thrask, and she's kind of like massaging her thumb in like a very awkward manner.
Yes, let me introduce you. This right here is Ica, champion of the mermaids and their respective god. Is it Saren?
Saren, yes.
Saren. Yeah. Champion of the mermaid god Saren.
Hey.
She looks towards you, and she actually bows her head very slightly. Thras, this is something which is like, what the fuck?
Yes. I trust him completely, Your Highness. He has shown his mettle out in the field, and he is to be trusted.
Well, I'm glad that you have all stayed safe. And who is this? And she looks towards Azalea on the ground, like in the sand.
Yes. This is one of the very first people that I met on my journey. This is Azalea, elf and champion of the god
Aerolith.
Aerolith. I was gonna find it. It's just typing in fast enough.
Zalia is going to stand up and very politely dust herself off and give at least what she thought is an elven greeting.
Oh, okay. She kind of like perks her eyebrows up a little bit, or like what would be eyebrows, and very excitedly gives the same greeting back to you. Clearly, and she performs it in a very almost as if she was an elf herself.
Zalia is going to get so excited. She's definitely going to grab berries out of her hair and just like just like her hands shaking, just like a couple of berries falling out. She's just like holding them out.
As you put your hand in the hair, Parahai pops out of it, and it's just like, "What's going on? I was sleeping in there." So who's this?
Parahai, nice of you to wake up and join us. Your Highness, this is also a friend of ours that has joined us on our journey. This is Parahai. He was helping. Oh, go ahead.
No, sorry, go on. I thought you'd finished.
Oh, no, I think I'm pretty much done.
Okay. He jumps out of the hair with a kind of like the half-eyed look, and he says, "What's up, Toots?" It's like, me,
Wow.
I'm Parahai. I'm a pretty big deal around here. I kind of lead these guys. And he kind of puts his hand up to shake.
Wait, when did you start leading us?
That's a great question.
Uh-huh.
And he turns to look away and just look towards her again. She kind of like puts her hand out and just kind of like shakes his. What an odd creature. I've never seen anything like him before. He's. You ask, what is he?
Oh, well. He has taken a couple different forms, but the best we can estimate right now is that he is a dragon.
With that, she opens her eyes wide and turns directly towards you. And even Cax looks towards you with opened eyes. And they look back at him.
Yes, there is more that I did not get to tell you downstairs, but there's been some discoveries that we have made that you're going to want to hear about.
She kind of like shakes her head around and just kind of puts her hand to her head. It's like, you have been on more of a journey than I thought. Okay, well, we have no time for this. We need to get to the temple as fast as possible.
Yeah. Oh, and the last person I'm going to introduce is Modlug over here. I assume he's still in the area.
Yeah, I'll let Pat just figure out what he's going to do with that.
Oh, yeah. Cool.
But yeah, so with that, I think I'm going to call the stream here.
All right, sounds good.
Yes.
Oh boy.
Oh, actually made it. Oh.
Yeah. 3 hours on the almost on the dot.
Oh, well.
I just got excited at the thought of bed.
I know, right? Same.
Yeah.
All right, well.
Way to tough it out, Andy. Thanks a lot for that.
No worries. Thank you so much for coming, everybody. Very much appreciate it. And obviously, thank you to everyone in the party as well for coming and making this even vaguely possible. And of course, thank you for Shrek and George for turning up out of their their incredibly busy schedule.
Yep, everyone send your good wishes to Pat when you get the chance.
Yes, please do. Great stream. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. So the next session will be on the 24th of August. So we'll see how that goes.
Yep, I should be available then.
Yeah, we may have a problem. I don't know, but we'll see. Just because we may have a funeral that day, but.
Oh, I see. Sorry to hear that.
That's okay, but it will be obviously we'll be back in time for it, so we'll see. But yeah, so anyway, I'll keep you guys updated on it, and so I'm gonna send you guys over to Girl Spoken. She's a very lovely VTuber, but I think she's on Max's SMP probably, or she's doing something along those lines. But thank you so much for coming along, guys,